So again, I am Dethfender, and if you like this type of content, please like, comment, subscribe. People on Twitch, please give me a follow. This is going to be a band I've never even heard of until just recently. Somebody was like, hey, check it out. They're called DeadPony, and this is Eat My Dust. I had to write it down because I am terrible with remembering names. I really am. I'm super terrible, and it's late at night, so I'm going to ramble a lot through this. And it's a song I've never heard. It's a band I've never heard. So the whole point is like, let's just check it out. Let's just do it. Yeah, it's got like a keyboard part there, going with the bass and the guitar buried underneath the guitar part, and I did not expect that change in there. It was weird because it came out swinging. Well, first of all, they came out, it sounded like they had a detuned guitar. It wasn't an acoustic guitar, it was like a guitar that they had maybe the volume pot all the way up and the amp up really loud, and they're just kind of rattling on the either the headstock. Well, not the headstock, it would, let's hear it again. First time I ever heard this. Yeah, that. It's basically the same riff as the beginning. Yeah, there's a keyboard in there. I mean, the vocalist has got a good voice, but her voice really kind of doesn't. Maybe it's me. I don't think the vocals fit what they're playing musically. Maybe it's the keyboard. It throws me off a little bit. It feels like it kind of, when the keyboard comes in, it feels like it's filling up more space than the guitar, but you can still hear the bass and drums like as prevalent as the keyboard part, but the guitar is a little buried, but it's got that that drive to it. And I'm not saying she can't sing, I'm just saying it doesn't seem to fit. But then again, this is the first time I've heard the song. So I'm going to go back to the beginning. I'm going to have to hear this again and really listen to what the hell's going on. Okay, I like that. Bum, 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 bum. There's some parts in there that reminded me of a few other bands, but it was completely different. It's kind of like a stripped down version, almost like kind of like a combination of like Cold Chamber and Mudvayne, like American Head Charge, but in a different package, more modern package, and a female vocalist. In this part right here, I can feel it's gonna be a little more catchy, and also keyboard sounds more like it's a modulating effect that's going with the guitar. I don't know. Again, I haven't heard this, but I just want to go back to where it builds up for the chorus. There's a cool roll in there that the drummer did where they broke up that one part where it's like da-da-dun, 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 da-da-dun. It's got a good groove in that verse part. Right here, it's got a really good right there. It's got a good groove right there. Now they're building it up. Okay, I want to hear the chorus again. It's got almost like a sing-along type of chorus, and people said this is like a new metal band, but modern. I don't really think so. I think they're more like, I don't know. They're definitely tuned down like new metal, but like new metal had like rap aspects to it, even funk aspects. This band has a groove to it, but it doesn't have any of the other aspects. See, this is more like it's got like pop sensibilities more so than like a lot of the old new metal bands did. Somewhere in between like grunge and metal and pop, maybe a little punk in there. It's definitely got a cool groove in that verse. In some ways, it reminds me of Static X, where they do a lot of repeating riffs, but with a better singer. Like right here, it's interesting. That part right there, that that part right there kind of reminds me a little bit of a song by God, I want to say White Zombie or Scum of the Earth, maybe. One of those type of bands where they have like a fill in there where it's like that, where it's almost like a chromatic run, something like that. And then they go into the next section. It's good. I like it. It's catchy. I wouldn't say it's new metal. This riff right here has got a good groove to it. It's got a bouncy feel to it. Okay, yeah, a lot of the song is feels like it's concentrating more on the vocalist. The band is got a groove to it. It's kind of simplistic in the way that the structure is because they repeat the chorus part 2 times there. I don't know if they're gonna do a lead or if they're gonna have just like a breakdown or something. The vocalist is the one that's supposed to stick out more because it's very catchy. It's been a long day. She's got a similar style, but it's different. It's different. This band kind of reminds me of like a grungy metal pop band, almost like Nothingface. If anybody knows who Nothingface is, but with a female singer. Nothingface was never a really complicated band as far as their song structures, but they had catchy songs. They're an old. They were like in the 1,000 years ago, but I'm gonna go back a little bit. The singer, she's got a good voice in it. It's not super high. It's got like a really full sound to it, and the band has a cool drive to it. There's some elements in there when they did like the roll on the drums, and then that change up that kind of remind me of a few other bands, but I can't think of who at the moment or whom. Okay, maybe a little bit of Nightwish there, kind of like a simplified Nightwish with that keyboard sound with the guitar and having that heavy groove behind it with the way her vocals are kind of more subdued right there. got a really good groove to it. Chimaira. This reminds me of Chimaira. That. Let's go back a little bit. I had a feeling they were going to do some kind of change up. I like how the vocals come in, but they do like a repeat the chorus and then they do like a breakdown. And the breakdown reminds me of Chimaira a little bit. I think the guitar's tuned down to maybe drop C. I'm guessing. Like I said, I've never heard this band before. I don't know how long they've been around, but I'm going to go back just a little bit, just before the breakdown part. This is definitely like a radio hit. Okay, this part's got that syncopated dun. I like that. That's pretty cool. And they have like some samples and stuff, and then it sounds like a male doing like kind of like a ad-lib type of vocal. It's got a cool syncopated part to that. Okay, I'm gonna go back again just for this part here. Also that guitar. Yeah, way too excited. That guitar, that yeah, this is like the chorus. We'll listen to the chorus and then go back to that part. I don't like that drum beat right there, that fill. Yeah. That part has like a rap aspect. Okay. I see the new metal influences in this song now, but also like the syncopated part they just went into. And this part has almost like a kind of like an old school rap beat with her singing over top of it, and they have an effect on her voice. It makes it sound like he's singing through like a, not really a CB, but like one of those walkie-talkies or something like that, like a distorted mic, like those what do they call it? Greenbacks, round mic. Okay, more Chimaira influences. Maybe a little OTEP when she was growling like that. Reminded me of OTEP a little bit. But yeah, okay. After hearing the song through, I could listen to this. At first, I was like, it's kind of poppy sounding. It's got like a poppy vibe to it. It's got pop sensibilities, but with like a harder metal groove. But then when they broke it up and they did the syncopated part, then they broke it up again. Then they like flipped it on its head after they did that chorus part. So I want to play, because I know it's going to end and I'm probably going to butcher the end of it. So I just want to go back just before they do, right before they do like that rap beat. With the guitar in there. Scum of the Earth. That's what it reminds me of. Also, they do a halftime feel right there because they got like this boppy kind of feel to it. This is the parts of the song that make you want to hear more of this type of metal as opposed to the poppy parts, right? Or maybe it's because of the fact that they go so well together that you want to hear them both. I don't know, but you tell me. Let me know down here. The halftime feel. They're growling. Double kick. Let me get my thoughts together. Okay. The part where they do like the halftime and then they go into the other section and then they're doing like a double time feel. So halftime, regular time, double time. Live, they probably extend that part out. That's what it feels like they would do because it's a fairly short song. I've never heard that song before. It's super catchy. It's definitely got a vibe to it that has a lot of different influences, but sounds unique in the same breath. Like I can hear a lot of different bands in there, but I can't really pick out a band where I'm like, oh, they're trying to copy anybody or they're trying to imitate anybody, but they're influences, right? A lot of good bands have their influences that you can hear. It's not like a one-for-one copy or anything like that. And they lean into the pop sensibility part of having a really good singer. Like she has a really good voice where it's soft, but yet you can tell she can really belt. And they lean into the part where, okay, let's make your voice soft. Seven Dust, almost. Like Seven Dust did that a lot. They'd have songs that had a lot of syncopation or halftime feel, or even sometimes like a double time feel, but the singer had a really soft voice where he could sing really smooth or be really harsh. So the lead singer's kind of got that going for her. So that's another band, I guess, that would, but they don't sound anything like Seven Dust. I'm just saying that would be something that kind of reminds me of the way they write the song, or wrote this song. And it sounds like a song that would be in a movie, like at the end of the movie or something. Like, I don't know what kind of movie, action movie or something. You know? Yeah, I liked it. That was pretty good. I want to hear more from this band. Maybe if anybody has any suggestions, because like I said, this is a band I've never heard of. Somebody told me to check them out. So if you like this type of content, please like, comment, subscribe. I need all the friends I can get here on Twitch. If you want to follow me, that'd be awesome. If you have any suggestions for any other songs, please put them down here and, where it says comment. And I'm Dethfender. I'll see y'all later.